Alright, so Dad's going up a few hundred yards in there, and he's cutting and he's heading down this way. I'm just gonna go straight down for the time being and take the inside of this ridge. He's gonna go around along the outside, and we're supposed to get down to this big meadow down the bottom. Apparently, it looks like somebody cut it with a lawnmower, but it's supposed to be full of elk sign. So I'm gonna cut it all the way down there, and that should be at the bottom of the ridge. So let's get going. So how this trip started out was that basically, well, how this trip kind of got planned out was, so how I got to this trip was basically a long time ago. My dad came on a trip. He up here too for an elk hunt, and he talked about going back. He always wanted to make sure that I was going to go with him, like I would be old enough. So, and I was all over enthusiastic about coming here to somewhere like this. So a couple of years ago, we finally got something planned out. Now it's here we are. So I won't film for too much longer, but that's just how we got. That's what gave me the idea of coming all the way up here. So now I gotta go straight down through these pin oaks. Alright, well, let's start our way down. Nope, wasn't expecting much of it anyways. Just if there was a bull down there, he'd most likely just let one loose anyways. Keep walking, I guess. I came into this meadow and it's full of elk sign. There's some like right there even. So what I'm gonna do is, because I wouldn't expect them to be up here in this heat, I'd expect them to be on that X-ray of other hillsides. I'm gonna stay here in glass, and then I'm gonna head down the hill afterwards into that drainage. I'm just gonna spend 10 minutes, just gonna spend 10 minutes just sitting here and look, because there could be an elk out there, just on the other side. Here's a sign from the rut right here. Some bull elk has like this. Look at this. Snap it off and tore it to shit. It's the only thing I really tore apart. Don't look like much else has been ripped up. I bet if I fall at the hillside, I'd probably find more stuff. But, going right down there now. Right down in. Alright. Alright, so I'm further down the hill now, and this is what I have to deal with. I gotta find a way to get down this. It seems to get like kind of gradual, like the game trail goes down here. Check this out. All this here, hard to see it. That too, all elk tracks. So the elk walk up this thing, and they've clearly walked up it quite a bit because there's tracks from more than one elk. There's one here, another one comes up right here. And I think another one leave. I think there might be a set here somewhere. Oh no, there's not. But there's one coming up here. There's another going through here. And I found elk tracks both coming and going up and down this thing. Like it's just like zigzags down. Which I might have to take, or I will have to take that. It feels pretty sketchy walking down here with the camera in my hand, so I think I'll probably just fill you guys in when I get to the bottom of it. Alright, so I finally came off of it. That's it right there. It's a good 60-degree angle. The only way I can make it down was by following the elk trails. I figured the elk probably know the best. And they're flattened down enough that it's at least, you got like a whole 2 feet of like area that that's not on a full angle, a full slope, which was at least nice. So now I'm just gonna head either down in here, and I'm gonna head right out of those poplars, and that should be the area that I'm supposed to head to. All right, well, let's get going. All right, so this is the bowl here that I was supposed to get to. So I'm finally here. My mom's supposed to be sitting at the other side of it, so if there is an elk in here, I'll push it to her. But I'm just gonna walk along the tops of here and just keep my eyes down in here. There's elk sign everywhere. Like, this is all elk tracks here. That's the game trail. It's been heavily used. There's elk. There's just like, it's all padded. A lot of it's there's elk trails down in there. I'm just gonna move on through it. All right, so I made it to the end of the hill. There it is down there. Nice long walk. I'm gonna be sitting on I'm gonna go out and sit on, 1 second. I'm gonna go sit on where I sat last night and this morning on watch. The elk walks through there tonight. Alright. I'll see y'all then. Alright, so I don't have much battery, so I'm gonna have to. Alright, so the sun's going below the hill now. So it's all shadows are starting to creep up the meadow. So it's time to get the game face on. Alright. With any luck, I'll go walk through like last night. It's day 3, morning 3. I'm sitting where I was for the last few times now. I'll probably hunt down below tonight, but I'm gonna stay here for the morning. These elk are getting sneaky because last night, sometime throughout the night, a bull walked right up through here again, right where those cows were. His tracks weren't there last night. I just walked through this morning and found them. My dad's going up again. He's going up there. At 10:30, we're gonna go up. He's gonna push that big bull out just in case there's an elk up there somewhere. I'm just sitting here for the morning, hoping that either that bull comes back down or another one comes through. Just gotta be quiet and sit. It's, I think, 7:30-ish, 20 after 7, so I still got a little bit of a sit. But, guess I just gotta wait for time. Time will tell. Hopefully that bull comes storming back down this little spot, maybe, and heads back up on the hill. Otherwise, he went over the top and down on the other side. They're moving all over like crazy. They're just moving when we're not here. With so many elk moving, eventually, you'll have to see one eventually. Alright, we'll just play it by ear and hope that hope one turns up. Just heard a gunshot. I can't tell if it's from our area or the area over. I can't tell. It might be from the next hunters in the area over. But they were a lot closer than the ones from yesterday. A lot closer. Could have been Mom. She's down below. But it sounded more like it was up higher up here. Which is odd because there shouldn't be anybody in any of this. I think my dad's way too close to actually. I think my dad's way too close for it to be that quiet. It was loud, but not loud. Very loud. It might have been from the next area over. There's a couple hunters in there. They might have got lucky. We're gonna have to sit here and I'll have to go and check out what's going on later. Alright, so finally got up here and figured out. Dad here, tell what happened.
Well, I was sitting there, and a cow pretty much came out of that shitty little pin oak right there.
Yeah.
On top of me. And so I kind of froze. I was standing up, and I couldn't get. She had me, so I couldn't move. And every time I wanted to get ready to, get my gun up in case there was a bull or whatever. Another cow would come out, and another cow, and another cow, until finally they all went through. And then I got my gun up and my lucky shooting stick, and I could still hear one coming through the pin oaks, and out come the bull. He was pushing all his cows. So anyways, it's right on the hill there. I shot it, and it was so close it pretty near rolled down on top of me. So anyways,
well, let's go check it out.
Ready to take on the last.
So did he roll a lot? Did he roll?
Yeah, he rolled down the hill pretty near landed where I was having my snack and my coffee.
Oh, I can't wait to get a look at this one.
Yeah, they all come right out of this scrappy little bullshit pin oak. And the thing is, they can go through there. There was 10 elk come out of there. And they're so quiet, they're like ninjas.
Oh yeah, that, like I said, those elk that I saw, they snuck right up on me.
Oh, if I walked through that, you'd hear me coming for 2 miles.
Let's check this out.
Okay, so I want to
I thought it was honestly a guy from over in the next area. Oh, the silver.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. It's hard to tell how sound carries, eh?
Yeah. He's right up here. All right. Honestly, I thought it might have been you. Oh, there's some more elk tracks over there, actually. I thought it might have been you that shot.
It might just be old shit or something.
But I thought, I don't know, but it was not very, very loud, so I wasn't sure, you know?
Yeah.
I thought it was just like, by some chance, a guy over in the next area.
Yeah, so, see right in front of you here. I was sitting right here.
Yeah. Is that him up there?
Yeah. You can see my bum. Look at. I was sitting right here.
Yeah.
Because I had these nice. I had a lean right there if I had to shoot that way, and I had a lean there if I had to shoot that way. I'm so old and shaky. You got to take your leans when you can get them, right?
Yeah.
And plus, I had my glassing stick set up right there. I was watching that far mountain all morning. So, anyways,
I can see him up there.
if you look up,
there it is.
the bull's only 10 yards up there.
So he can't. You shot him from way up there?
No, not way up.
No, from up there. I
See
guess.
that clump of pin oaks?
Yeah.
And with the popple, he was right this side of it.
That's where all the elk came out.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I shot him. When all the cows finally went by, I got my shooting stick up, and I was ready. And I stood for a minute, and then I could hear one more, and it was making more noise. I'm guessing it was its antlers and the pin oaks or whatever. And he stepped out right there. Well, it's so close and so clear. I took one shot, and he never fell. He just kind of seemed a bit confused about what was going on, but I didn't see the point of shooting him anymore. I knew I lunged him good, so I just let him. He stood up there for maybe a little while. It seemed like a long time, but it was probably only a minute, maybe last 30 seconds. He stood there.
So then he fell and rolled
and then
down.
he started walking forward towards me. Then he just stumbled down the hill. I thought he was going to come all the way down and land on me.
Oh, he looks good size too. Oh man, look at that. Look at that.
Yeah.
That's a good sized elk. So where'd the cows head when he shot?
They were up there, but they were already kind of gone.
Oh.
They were almost all around the corner here.
Yeah.
Then they just went up off this hill into these popples up here.
Nice,
You
nice.
could hear them last. I heard they were over there somewhere, smashing around.
Yeah, that's awesome. Step. He's not a monster, but really, he's a good one. Yeah, that's what I say. Who cares?
We won't be going home without meat anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Look at the size of that.
got 3 on one side, 4 on the other. But you know what? The easiest thing to do?
Yeah.
Honestly, the first thing that stood out was the brow tines. I didn't even look at the rest. I mean, I knew he had antlers.
Yeah.
And I mean, you could see the brow tines sticking straight out, so I was like, well, he's legal.
Yeah, I think he's about a 2-year-old bull. Good size.
Yeah, there's no, I can't find the hole on this side, but I was so close. It was beautiful, just a nice low long shot, so I'm sure he's bled out inside pretty good.
Daryl, come on down. I'll get a picture with you. All right, so we got them all tagged up now, and so we're just gonna gut them, and then our basic plan, I guess, is to just, what Dad said was to just kind of somehow get them to slide all the way down into there in the shade, right?
Yeah, it'd be nice to put him in the shade for sure.
If that doesn't work, I guess we'll just have to short quarter them on the hill. We'll have to see. We'll try both options, I guess, but we'll have to get to work. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh shit! I'm throwing my
You
leg.
gotta stop pulling the top of the antler.
Right.
You're just yanking the head over on it. Okay. There's enough to get it going. His weight should pretty much.
Yeah, this log's coming down. Alright, I gotta move out of his way. His legs gonna kick me on the way down. Alright. Now hop over here and give you a hand.
What do we got to hit here? Nothing, eh?
Nothing. You can go right over this little rose bush and right down the bottom. Okay. So where Dad shot the elk was right up in there. And I guess this is where they crossed, right here. I came up here about an hour after he shot and found these. They had it right up on the hill.
When I came.
They were here?
Yeah, they'd come through when I come.
They had right up on that hill. So there's a good chance it was them. They might have just meandered over and went back down the other side where he was sitting. And there's more of them here. There's another set here.
See, there's 2 calves or a calf.
Yeah.
I seen 3 calves. This looks like a bull right there.
Yeah, that might be the bull.
There's 22 calves.
There's more. There's another set right here.
I think I've seen 2 or 3 calves, and there was definitely 4 cows, maybe. Yeah, I've seen 2 or 3 calves, 4 cows. Then they all went through, and the bull was probably almost a full minute behind them. I heard him there, and I knew there was another elk coming or something coming. But he was trailing them by a good bit. Probably really
Yeah. So we're really glad how the morning turned out. Got a little set of elk antlers. Plenty of elk meat. That would be great. Last the whole family a long time, hey Dad?
What's that?
Plenty of elk meat.
Oh, yeah.
Hey.
Wait till we get
Congrats.
a couple more. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's great.
Yeah, that's a good pile of meat there.
So far, so that's in this one drainage. That's about what 16 elk we've seen so far in
Yeah.
in not even a full 3 days.
No, it's a pretty nice spot for sure.
Oh yeah, they love.
And you can tell other people hunt here. Like you can see people carve their names into the trees and
Yeah, I found
stuff
2 or
like
3.
that. Eh? And, well, I found my lucky shooting stick here. And obviously, that brought me some luck. So
Ow.
whoever lost this, thank you, because I picked it up and I had it for about an hour and I shot an elk. So
One thing I always question is how the elk came right through the oak brush. I always question how they ever want to go through there. I don't know if anybody who's watching this has ever gone through it. It's hell on earth. It is like horrible. And even if you find it, even if an elk goes up in there, yeah, it's following it up there is a bit of a joke.
You would
Bit of
think
a
it would
cruel
be
joke, but still.
a lot nicer to go around it, seeing there's open ground all the way around that patch of garbage.
Personally, just saying, if I had seen an elk go up in there and I somehow spotted an elk on that mountain, I'd probably just go after the one on that mountain because there's no oak brush on that mountain. Not that I can see. Still. All right, we got a little walk back to camp. Got some good news to tell, and yeah, and then I'll start hunting, and I'll be down here recording the elk out.
Yeah.
All right, so how this whole hunt can't push into the shove, and how we got to this hunt was my dad, about a long time ago, he came up here, pretty much same area, and he hunted elk through the same outfitter, and he always talked about coming back, but he wanted to make sure he knew I'd always wanted to go with him, so he wanted to make sure that when he will come back, I would be old enough to hunt with him. So a little bit of saving up later, a couple of years of planning, and here we are. Beautiful spot. And a great way to spend a week. Awesome. Here, I'll just